and welcome back to Bourbon Blind, where the guys drink what y'all pick. So please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section or email me, bourbonblindtasting@gmail.com, and I will get your bottle on as soon as possible. Also, update, we're still working on getting our studio up and built. So please bear with us while I try and find bottles, because right now I have bottles in the house, at the office, in the garage. They're kind of like rats at this point. I'm just trying to figure out where they are. And so please bear with us. We are working through this along with the forces that be. Tonight, we actually have Nick back in the studio, or my kitchen, to give you his reviews on bottles. If this is your new to the station, we review bottles based on taste and color, and we have no clue, or I should say they have no clue on what they're drinking. So if you like what you see tonight, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. If you love us, go ahead, head on over to our Patreon page. See what we have offered over there. Lots of cool stuff. I'd like to thank every single person that has supported us, either by watching, liking, commenting, hanging out with us on our lives on Thursday nights, or heading on over to Facebook and being a part of Bourbon Blind Nation. We absolutely could not do this show without you guys, and we totally appreciate you. With that being said, tonight's bottle is brought to you by Steve Yang. He actually sent us this bottle, so I'm really curious to see what the guys think about it. It's a brand new, if I can get it. It wants to come open. There we go. It's a brand new bottle. Hasn't been opened. This is Wild Turkey 101. Nothing. It's the 2003 Wild Turkey. Don't know if that means anything. As we all know, I don't pay attention to what I drink. I don't know much about it. Ooh. I will say the cork rusted in it. That sucks. Huh. Well, we'll go with it. Let me see if I can actually get it out of the glass without getting a ton of cork. I may have to do some creative pouring on this. So, with that, I'm going to go get the cork out of this glass, because that's going to take me a hot second. You guys don't need to watch me do that. And I'm going to hide the bottle and get the guys after I re-pour the cork. That sucks. Huh. I've never seen that before. I'll go get the guys.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Bourbon Blind. I'm Kyle.
I am Nick.
Nick is back with us.
Back with it.
Holla at your boy.
I am the boy to which you should be hollering.
Bam sauce. Boom sauce is back with us.
Yeah. Hashtag boom sauce back with us in the comments, please.
If you like what we're doing, hit that like and subscribe button. If you don't like what we're doing, hit that like and subscribe button twice. So, just show...
Also, make sure your notifications are turned on. So you see,
That's right.
You get notified about new videos.
And when we go live. We go live usually Thursday nights, about 9:30 Central. And it's just a good time. I mean, what else is there to say? Come hang out with us. We're going to start giving away samples in the live stream, so that's going to be awesome. So, yeah.
Blind samples, right?
Blind samples.
Blind samples.
Because, Bourbon Blind.
Right. That's the thing. It's like the whole premise of the stuff.
So why don't you say we blind these samples?
I will blind myself with the samples.
Oh.
Hello.
That is like straight up caramel.
That's a nice welcome back.
Right. Caramel, vanilla.
Yeah.
Baking spices.
From a distance, I got some cinnamon.
Yeah.
But now that I'm up in it, I don't get any cinnamon. It's not a bad thing.
Mm-mm.
It's probably maybe like the baking spices as they dissipated.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah. It's like some like dark, not like super dark fruits, but like darker fruits.
Mm-hmm.
Like a plum.
Yeah. Definitely some plum. Plum sauce. Not plum sauce, just plum.
Could be plum sauce. I don't know.
You like leather and oak.
Yeah.
Like some of those older notes. Anyway, I want to get in here.
It's a relatively complex nose.
A little double tap. Double tap. Was that rule number 1? Double tap?
I think it was rule number 2.
Rule number 1, cardio.
Yeah, rule number 2 is double tap.
So, anyway, cheers, guys. That is a lot of flavor,
Yeah.
but like dangerously easy to drink.
Right. Initial sip was very different from the nose. Mm-hmm. Not in a bad way.
Like the very first like half second was like sweetness for me. So second sip, just a nice like rounded sweetness on it. And then it kind of rolls into like a nice warmth with like some baking spices.
Right. I get a little bit like almost like barrel char on the finish after it sits for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of barrel in there. The mid palate, like a lot of words.
Lots of those.
Words are hard.
They all look different.
Words are hard. What was I trying to go with?
Don't know.
I'm about to take another sip and find out.
Okay.
Oh man, that's really. I almost want to say like a heavily spiced apple pie,
I was literally about to say that.
like an apple cider without the cider. Like
Right. So, like, what I'm getting is, you get like the cinnamon apples around like Thanksgiving or Christmas. It's in it, like jelly sauce, gel, whatever you want to call it. Like that, but like crank the spice up.
I don't want to add water to this.
I don't either. I'm probably going to. For y'all.
For you guys.
For you.
For you and you.
Both of you.
And you, like, way in the back. Like, yeah, the one not looking at us, the wife on the couch.
Yeah.
You. We did this for you.
Yeah, the one looking at your phone right now?
You're the one.
That Facebook notification's not important. Say immediately on the nose, it brought out a little bit of ethanol.
I don't know if I'm getting more ethanol, but definitely, like, more spiciness.
Yeah.
More baking spices.
It could be one or the other. It's hard to tell. You can still get kind of deep in there without getting like that ethanol punch in the back of your nasal cavity.
Faux show. Anyway, I'm getting back in here. Super creamy. More of the spiciness, a little more like acid tanniny kind of on the finish. But
it's not great with water.
It didn't help it, but
I think it hurt it. I didn't like it.
No, I definitely hurt it, but I'm not saying like it. For me, it didn't destroy it. Like
it definitely turned it into a mixer.
Yeah.
From like a standalone to a mixer. Yeah, I'm not.
So
I'm not
going
all
back to
about
my
that.
untainted sample. Just that caramel goodness,
Yeah.
like
and not
like fresh caramel too.
Yeah, I was about to say not like the caramel you get in like the bulk bags at Walmart or wherever. It's
We're at the jar, the
plastic
cup,
bag.
like, yeah, like
where they're individually wrapped in more plastic. It's
no,
like you went to a shop that makes them.
Like you walked into a fresh candy store,
Right.
like.
Why those aren't more of a thing, I don't know. I would be substantially larger than I am. Guess I should be thankful that they're not, but here we are.
Right? That is just so good. Like, the initial, like, half second is, it's okay.
Right.
Like I said, you get that sweetness and it's nothing special, and then it just, like, blossoms into this big...
Like a bloomin' onion.
It blooms like a bloomin' onion.
There are many layers to it. If you don't
No.
think of Shrek when someone says something about onions having layers, then I don't know who you are.
I did cut an onion the other day. I was cooking dinner. It only had, like, 3 layers on the inside. Each layer was, like, a half-inch thick.
That's a stout onion.
It was insane. I worked in a kitchen for a long time, and I've never seen an onion like that. It's just so good. And it's, like I said, like, dangerously easy to drink.
Yeah. I will say the more time I spend with it, like I'm not as in love with it.
Yeah?
it's good. Don't get me wrong, but it's like the initial first couple of sips were really, really good, and the first 2 sips out of this one were good too. I don't know. I'm just enjoying it a bit less, and I don't think that it's anything flavor wise. It's a bit outside of my normal wheelhouse.
Outside of
my preferred flavor profile.
Right. See, like I'm all in on it. Like I'm digging that.
And I think it's that heavy spice that's on it. Like it's just kind of like building and building and building.
It's like I can still feel that spice in my mouth.
It's like the back of my throat is just
like the finish just doesn't go away.
It don't quit.
I would say I'm gonna go. You go first, because I have my price in mind.
Right. So I'm gonna give mine without the water,
obviously.
And I'm honestly like $35-$40.
Wow.
It's good, but it's not like I'm not over the moon with it.
We are farther apart than the separation of us right now.
I believe that.
I'm in this.
Our price is social distancing.
It is. It is. I'm probably in this $70 to $80 easy. I'm all in on that. I like that spice, and to me, it's not overly done. Like,
no, it's not overpowering.
That is the level of spice that I'm like, yes,
yeah, that you're like kind of shooting for.
Right.
It's not overpowering spice. Just for me, it builds to a point that I just don't enjoy it quite as much.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of really good flavors in there. The nose is still really good. It's just that spice is just like an ever-present thing, and it's just not quite my wheelhouse.
It kind of reminds me of like a Russell's Reserve single barrel. The red label, not the 10-year Russells, because homie don't do that. But like the nice red label from Wild Turkey, $60. The red label single barrel Russells. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I've said before.
The normal one.
Yes. Yeah. The normal one. But that's...
Would you like to describe the cork?
That level of spice is what it reminds me of. So...
Yeah.
That's... And I freaking love that.
I've had a couple of those, and I would say that my biggest difference that I notice between that and whatever this is that for me on the Russell's single barrel, it seems like that spice is there, but it's just at a lower level.
A little more balanced.
Yeah. But this is just a bit spice forward.
It is. It is more spice forward, but it's... Like you said, to me, it's not overdone. So, I say we see what this is.
Yeah, I'm not $35-$40.
That's terrible. You're a horrible person, sir.
That's not news. Drum roll.
Oh, snap.
Wild Turkey 101.
So, Austin Nichols Wild Turkey.
Uh-huh.
And this bottle is from 2003. If you noticed, it is an older label.
Yeah.
And someone busted the cork on that. Because...
Found it.
Used to not be like that. Oh, hey, there it is. So I will probably have to... so that was a good time to talk about when a cork breaks on you.
Right.
Couple different ways you can handle it. My preferred method is to pour it out into some sort of like coffee filter strainer. Get it wet with just a little bit of water first. Go ahead and just strain it out. Try and get the chunks out, and then rebottle it. So
with the new cork, obviously.
With a new cork. Aaron actually has a 3D picture frame over there. We put all our corks and stuff in. So you can usually grab one out of there and recork something if I lose a cork or if it breaks or whatever. Sure. So anyway, that's usually what I do. But anyway, I mean, everyone knows Wild Turkey. That's...
Yeah.
I think that goes without saying. Wild Turkey 101 is like straight up standard. what everyone knows Wild Turkey for. You know what I mean? Did find it interesting that that's what I said it was Russell's.
Yeah.
However, I'm not positive on the 2003 offhand, but Wild Turkey used to go into the barrel at a lower... I think they go in at like 114 now.
Yeah.
114, 115. And they used to go in at 107 proof into the barrel. And so when it got bottled at that 101 proof, it was much closer to that barrel proof than... You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't have to add as much water to cut it down.
To the barrel entry strength.
Which, I mean, this has a ton of flavor in it.
Yeah.
So,
no, I mean, there's tons of flavors, and none of them are bad. It's just that level of spice is just a bit outside of my preferred flavor profile. Words are hard.
Struggling. We're both struggling tonight.
Out of practice.
We do have to give a huge shout out to Steve Yang. He is the one that sent us this bottle, so huge shout out to you. We definitely appreciate that, man. That's freaking awesome.
Props to you, Steve.
Yeah. So it's not every day you come across
a 17-year-old bottle.
Right. So we definitely appreciate that, and it's just freaking fantastic.
Yeah. No,
I like it.
Like I said, it's good, and I'm perfectly comfortable with that. At well above retail.
Yeah, because even now retail's like $20.
Right.
So, I mean, it's almost 20 years ago.
Right.
It was probably a $10 bottle or something.
Right. $10 or $15 bottle.
Yeah.
Basically 100% above retail, where I'm comfortable with it. So
right.
I think that still speaks well to the bottle.
That's freaking fantastic. We will have to do this against the regular, newer 101 and kind of see...
what the differences are?
Yeah, what the differences are, and...
that might be a good Pop the Top episode, sir.
That would be. So, if you are interested in Wild Turkey, be sure to check out rarebird101.com. DJ over there, he is everything Wild Turkey, man. That his whole blog is about Wild Turkey. He posts like every freaking day, and he is everything Wild Turkey. And you can find out exactly what year they switched over, barrel entry proofs and all that kind of stuff. I mean, he's a wealth of knowledge. So definitely go check that out. I'll put a link in the comments and a link in the description. So yeah, I mean. Everyone knows Wild Turkey, so...
Yeah.
Jimmy and Eddie Russell over there are freaking killing it, and between the two of them, they have over 101 years of experience.
And 101 proof in the bottle.
Yep. So, anyway, until Friday, noon central next week, cheers and drink blind.
Drink often.
Come check us out on Thursdays. We do live.
We do. Live streams Thursday, usually 9:30 Central, which is a little late during, the workday sometimes, but...
Nobody's going to work these days. Who's going to work?
Not right now.
What's work? Come drink with us.